good, y'all? It's your boy J.Brock. It's Clapitup LA. I'm right here with none other than Taekwondo peoples, good people. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't never heard about that, I'm right here with my boy Domogudda.
Yes,
and you know he coming with them bars for y'all. I know everybody's into the cryptocurrency game and everybody wants to invest, and y'all know how important it is. So look, I am not a financial advisor. Let's be clear. I'm not, and I cannot tell you what to do with your money. The cryptocurrency and passive income industry is very risky. So make sure that you do your homework before investing your time, your life, and your money, right? But I gotta give a shout out to my boy, the New World Tycoon, co-owner of the Crypto Learning Academy, where you will be able to learn from a team of crypto pros, earn free crypto, and transform your lifestyle. And check this out, in mid-July, he's dropping a kid's book called Crypto Corey, which will be available on Kindle and Amazon come July. Now, because you check this out, you can get into his Tycoon trading group for free. And all they do is chop a lot of game up in there, tell you what to invest in, tell you what not to invest in. So if you want to get into that, make sure y'all tap in with @NewWorldTycoon. It's going to be in the description. And let them know that J.Brock Clapitup LA sent you. Now let's get into this good game, y'all. I'm right here with what we know as good people. I know we kind of crunch. Ain't nobody got COVID, so we good. Now I'm right here. Now I'm right here with good people. Now y'all are cousins.
Yeah.
Okay. Now to come together and start you doing your rapping thing, you doing a brand thing. I gotta ask, who came first and started taking action in what they believed in? But you started in 3rd grade, so you had to come first.
Yeah, I was doing music first for years. Like in high school, I was doing a show, but right when I got out of high school, that's when I started doing a lot more shows.
Okay.
And me and her kind of got out of contact, and we got back in contact like 2014, 2015, and at that time we both were struggling, looking for jobs and shit. So I'm calling her, I need a job.
It was a hard life.
She calling me, what's going on, where the jobs at, da da da. Then like I forgot what happened with her car or something. She just called me, I need to ride to work, cousin. And from that damn ride to today, this nigga with me every day.
Every day for years, by each other's side every day.
That's crazy.
7-8 years now, every day.
That's crazy. So when you began rapping, who was your immediate inspiration at that point in time in your life? 'Cause we know that was the Bow Wow era. That was Bow Wow, Lil Romeo.
Believe it or not, I'm a big fan of 50 Cent.
Okay, yeah.
So that's 2003, 2002.
Always hot.
Like I was listening to his underground mixtapes and shit like that. And so I would say 50, Pac, of course. I'm from the West Coast, so I listen to a lot of Tupac, Snoop Dogg. Just really West Coast people, because you know I'm on the West Coast, so that's really what we listen to. So a lot of West Coast artists influence, like you know Nate Dogg. Who else?
You gotta be to Snoop. You can't forget about
I
Snoop.
said Snoop.
You said IQ, Dr. Dre.
There's a lot of
we can name them all day. We can name them.
But I also like R&B. My mom is big on R&B, and my grandpa from the Bahamas. So I listen to a lot of reggae, a lot of reggae, a lot of Caribbean music. I even listen to a little Spanish music. So you know.
So how much of that would you say that you would incorporate in your style?
All of it, honestly, a lot of it comes from listening to music with my mom, like for real.
Okay.
And just soaking up game from other rappers, like you know, like people that make big hits. Like I said, 50 Cent is one of my favorite. He makes big hits. You can't say 50 don't make hits. So he make hits.
50 definitely come. When he come, he come.
Man, 50 did it so good, man. 50 is in a whole other world now. He ain't even gotta make music no more.
He do it when he wants to now.
Exactly.
If he want to drop a single, he will.
Exactly. So I'm gonna ask you, Taekwondo, growing up, what are some things that you would say that you were particularly passionate about in life?
Growing up, so I have a music background from growing up. Like I used to do music. Me and my sisters, we was in a group. It was called the Lil Peeps.
Really?
Oh, yeah. If he Itchy and Sulu, we was in a group.
That's crazy.
So I mean, we did that. I love music growing up, but I also love sports. You know, I played basketball in high school. I played tennis. I played softball. So I always was passionate about music and sports. That's always what it was. But now that I'm older, I'm still passionate about music, but I don't do it no more.
Why not though?
That's not me. I enjoy the music. I enjoy pushing him. I enjoy making him great, pushing him, giving him opportunities, setting up, opening doors. That's what I enjoy.
Okay. So, now, did you ever step in the booth and give it a try?
Not as an adult.
But wait, I just thought about something.
Not as an adult.
I just really thought about something that she said that. Like, you know, people be in the sports and shit, right? And then later on down the line, what they become? Coaches. Assistant coaches. Executives. People that be in, you feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's your role. Like, you played sports, you did this, now you're using that. Like, you a coach now, you an executive, like you an assistant, you know what I mean? Whatever you want to call it, but you still use that leadership from the basketball, or tennis, whatever, now using it for corporate.
Right.
Well, see, the thing is,
a lot of those skills.
we are all in search of that passion. You know what I'm saying? Like like for example, I played football all my life, then I got to jump into working a 9 to 5. That makes me feel like I'm wasting my life away. And it's like I don't have that same passion now. I can't put the same energy into it. What we are searching for is that same energy. So even then, when you playing sports, would you say what you do now is giving you that same feeling that playing sports did? When you're able to put on new merch, you know what I'm saying? When you're able to like be here to support and show your face and do the things that you do.
Most definitely. I could honestly say everybody who plays sports know what getting your second win is, right?
Facts, yeah.
Remember, I hit you up back in December, like, let's
get
an interview. Let's get an interview.
Yes,
I spoke it into existence. I'm like, I need him to interview me. He dope. Like, I need that.
Yeah.
Fast forward, a month ago, you hit me about, let's do an interview. I want to interview you. Like, let's go. Like, that's it gave me my second win. Like, people reaching out that, you know, I grew up with. We came from nothing. We came from the Crenshaw district. Nothing, grew up having it hard. Like, boys and girls, men and women, everybody had it hard, you know? So it's like, that gave me my second win. Seeing him thrive. When I drive and I see somebody wearing Good People's,
on me,
it's everything. It's everything. I swear. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, and you gotta understand that's a real family thing. And I commend you for the fact that you even just stuck with your name, because some of the people don't understand, like these big designer brands that people wear, that's somebody's name. Like it's that simple. I'm gonna just take my name and turn it into a brand. Now your consistency is what's gonna get you where you want to go.
Definitely.
You feel what I'm saying? Like you even having the big goals that you have, wanting it to be like the next Nike, you can do whatever you want to do with that as long as you stay consistent with it. So we gotta make sure that everybody know that. Now. It came together because you were able to wear this stuff even at your shows, you know what I'm saying, performing and things like that. So what is it like being able to come together as a family and brand and rap and do the stuff that y'all do?
You want the real?
Give it a real. We got to tell the real.
We bump heads a lot.
It's tough.
Okay,
it's tough. It's not easy. Like I feel like it might be a little bit easier to be in business with a stranger. Because
that's true. You hear that a lot.
Because not only are we in business together, but we also live together. So we disagree with something on business, I still got to be like, well, what we eating later on tonight for dinner? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
you got to put the pride to the side.
Yeah, and it's like
real.
She be on my ass a lot, and I be on her ass too, but not as much as she really be on me, because I feel like she see what we don't see sometimes.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And this nigga got good vision. Like, when it comes to certain shit, she got. I'm talking about this nigga be on pinpoint. You feel me? So,
well, she's a woman, and at the same time, you gotta understand it's a team aspect.
Yeah,
that's what a lot of people don't get. Like, the importance of having a team is that your teammate is gonna see what you don't see. You feel what I'm saying? And the best thing that you said is that she gets on you. You feel me? Instead of being a yes man to everything that you do, bro, when you slip up, she need to call you out on that, because if you slip up that one time, you might slip up and it could cost you your life. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? But that's what people don't really get.
I like that you said that. I like that you said that. We needed that. Because I try to tell them that all the time. Like, we bump heads. Like, I ain't gonna lie, we do bump heads. But it's because I see so much more and I see so much more potential. So when you're not going as hard as I'm going every day, and I'm not the artist, but I'm going hard to push this artist, and you slacking, I'm pushing dead weight. At this point, I can't keep pushing dead weight. So I'm gonna be on your ass. If you like it or you don't like it, it gotta happen, you know? So it's just because I'm passionate about it, and I want to see them grow. I want to see Good People's grow. Good People's gonna be, like I said,
we've been doing this a long time.
People believe in Nike. Good People's is gonna be that next thing. They got to.
The world respects consistency. Now, when we talking about bumping heads, because see, a lot of people may think this is supposed to be a smooth selling ride. It's supposed to be a yellow brick road.
No.
Let me ask you something. When you bump heads with your teammates, because there's a process, you got to understand mentally. Let me calm myself down. and get back to this. We love each other. We need to work together. How do y'all calm yourselves down and put y'all stuff to the side? Is it communication or is it sometimes stubbornness? Because you know stubbornness, sometimes I just ain't gonna mess with you for a week or so. How does it work out?
It gets to that sometime where...
It has gotten to that before.
Yeah, it got to sometime where I won't speak to her, she won't speak to me, but... Honestly, like, we've been around each other so long, even if I do have an attitude with her, or she got an attitude, it don't matter. I don't I don't care that you got
business still gotta be handled.
Business still got
business.
Like,
it's like, it ain't no feelings in business.
Like, it don't matter. And then, like, we smoke a lot of weed too, so we might come. I might have pissed her off and be like, here, write this.
We won't say nothing. We just walk out
here. Then we get to talk about something else, and then we get back on. You feel me? Like, but that come with just having respect for one another too, though. A lot, like, you feel me? Yeah. And it goes like just being around a person a long time. You know what to do, what not to say, when to say it, how to say it around them, like. You just know, like, and I don't, and you can't be like that with everybody. Some people be in a group with people and they can't take the criticism. Like, this, I gotta say, she get on me, I get on her, and motherfuckers fall out because of that.
Yes.
Like, only the strong gonna survive. And if you got a teammate that's your family and y'all doing it together, like I said, it's gonna be a little bit tougher because y'all got the same thing that y'all like, but y'all also got differences.
Exactly.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. Especially different perspectives, different personalities most of the time. I have to ask this question. When you said you spoke on sometimes it's not correct to do business with family because it's like, this is my family member, we're gonna cut slack on each other. Let me ask you something. When did you realize that it's not always good to do business with family, but where do you okay, because there's pros and cons. What would you say is a pro and what would you say is a con?
A pro of this of being my family, this nigga have my back regardless. Right. It don't matter if I even make the ship sink, if I went into territory where we ain't even supposed to be over here, and these niggas that shot off a bomb and shot the ship down, this thing gonna be right there with me with the band. We going down. You feel me? We gonna go down together. A nigga I don't know, he might just jump off that mother. You feel me? Go to the next boat. You feel me? And then that's the pro of it, but the con of it is bumping heads. We gonna bump heads. Like, we gonna bump heads.
So like, what's your perspective on that?
My perspective is that, I mean, doing business with family, you know the person you're dealing with. That's the pro. You know who you're dealing with, so you know what you can go ask them to do, what part you can give them to hold, and what part they can't really handle, or you don't feel is best for them to handle. So that way you don't always have to bump heads. So I feel like knowing the person you're doing business with, so your family member, if it's somebody you know you can trust, I trust them. He slacks sometimes though, but I trust him. I trust him. Certain stuff I know if I tell him and I'm like, do this, I need this done, please, go do this. He gonna do it. It might take him a while, but he gonna do it.
Okay. So let me ask, what's something that you feel like, you know, y'all have came together and made happen that was very amazing, that you can say, like, we did that? Good
peoples. Real talk, good people. It was like, I feel like it was like a Dogecoin meme. Like, we was using GP as a meme. It was her creation though. GP. Like, you were saying Grande Pimpin'.
GP.
Grande Pimpin'. Okay. So
back in 2013. Grande Pimpin'.
Oh,
back in 2013.
I didn't know that one. Grande Pimpin' in 2013. That's crazy.
Yeah, so we've been saying that.
Yeah, we've been saying GP. It's just, you don't really know who you are. You're still growing. And in 2013, I was 18. I was 21.
Yeah,
I was 21.
20.
I was like 21.
Okay.
I'm 28 now. So
I say 20. Yeah, I say
I'm like 20. About 20.
20. Yeah.
So I'm 28 now. So I've grown, and you know, I figured out what that meant for me, and something that I can say that I've always been and what I've always surrounded myself with was good people.
Gotcha.
Like the energy, the vibe, the everything. Like everything you do, long as your intentions are good behind it, it's all good. You know, like, and that's just. It's something I try to surround myself around, and the people I surround myself around, and the things that I do, and the things that I, say to people. So, I mean, like, it's just something I believed in for a long time, and I didn't know what it was. I didn't know it was gonna blow up into this big hot air balloon that's just going up. I had no idea.
We was in the car. Remember, we was like, it's like around the time Nipsey had died. Like, we was in the car. I'm telling you,
we was listening to his music, and it was just reminiscing and just thinking about everything he was saying, all the jewels he was dropping. He been dropping jewels since forever. But a lot of that shit you didn't really hear.
We didn't really hear
until
that.
he was gone. Let's just be honest.
Yeah.
Let's just be honest.
It's so unfortunate that it happens that way.
It does.
You don't appreciate nothing until it's gone.
Till it's gone. Like, why do y'all think that people have to go? Something bad got to happen to us people to really value us. Why do y'all think that is?
I'm gonna say this. I think that's only in the black community.
Oh. Damn.
White people get their flowers.
Yeah. Facts.
I mean,
white people get their Led Zeppelin, whoever they is, they getting their flowers while they still alive.
Right.
We don't really give each other the flowers like that. We may give a nigga a dandelion or something. Make a wish. Yeah. One of the things that spin when you do it, but we're not gonna give a nigga his full. That's just how I feel. That's just the black community though. But like I said, white people gonna give they praise to whoever it is. Look at Elton John. That motherfucker still getting roses. They still praising Elton John. They don't do that like.
Yeah, but that's why we good peoples, and that's why we started doing that. We
it up.
started giving to give just because I want to see you smile.
Yeah.
I could know you or not know you. It don't make a difference. Like if I got it in my heart and I just feel it, I'm gonna give it.
We do stuff with people. We do stuff for people we don't even know. Homeless people. We give out clothes. We do all.
We just be like,
let
me go. I just feel like I should go get this out. Let me cook something so we go give out these plates. Like
I gave a nigga a pair of almost fresh white Air Force One. They was not in bad condition at all. He just walked up to me like, oh, he was talking. He like, I'm from Arkansas. Woo, I'm out here. He like, I'm not on drugs or nothing. I don't even want no money. I could just feel he just wanted to talk, and everybody he passed by was not trying to hear what the fuck he had. Whether he was just trying to say, have a good day, I like your shoe. They was not trying to hear him. He just wanted to vent. So I'm parked up smoking. He just came, start talking. I'm just listening to him. I start talking back. He like, oh, what's your name? I'm like, yeah, I got a big show. This is right before the show. I'm like, I got a big show coming up with Lil Durk. He like, oh, Chi-Town. He started going. He like, yeah, I know Lil Durk. Them people out Chicago, they don't play. He just started. He like, God just sent me your way to talk to you, man. He like, I don't want nothing. He like, I'm a carpenter. He looked at homeless, but he was just like, I'm from Arkansas, man. I'm just trying to get I'm like, you know what? I got a brand. It's called Good People's. I don't got nothing on me, but I got a pair of shoes you can have right here.
Yeah, that's love. That's love.
I didn't pull my phone out and do it. You feel me?
Because it ain't about that.
It ain't about that. Like, I didn't come home and say, you know what, cousin, I gave this nigga some shoes. And like, it don't matter. We just do stuff just to do it. We got a trunk full of clothes right now. We waiting to give away. Not gonna say had the time to do it, but just ain't pulled up and just did it. But they there. We gonna give them away, like
that's love. That's love right there. And by the way, she did for sure bring me some shirts. I don't know. I hope I can fit the shorts.
It ain't no shorts. It ain't no shorts. I got you a shirt and a hat. I'm gonna work on the shorts. I got you.
That's solid. That's solid. Now,
for sure.
Now, this is what y'all gotta understand. The good people's the things that they are saying. It's clutch, bro. Like you ain't gotta know somebody to be able to bless them. You know what I'm saying? That's why sometimes like I say things like, okay, even if you don't mess with somebody, just say how you doing.
Right.
Respectfully.
Facts.
Because the thing is this, people are assets.
Facts.
And you never know who you may need in your life. But if the only thing that they can say about you is, man, you always treated me like I was a ghost, or you ain't never said nothing to me, why should I help you? You know what I'm saying? You can't be mad at that because you treated them like that.
That's right.
So what they are saying right here, we got to clap it up to. We got to clap it up to the fact that boy got a free pair of Air Force One. I want a free pair of Air Force One. Hook me up. Now,
For real.
I did see the situation when you opened up for Lil Durk.
Yeah.
How was that for you? And how many times have you been able to like open up at showcases and things like that?
That was my biggest one.
Okay.
I'm be honest. That was my biggest one. I opened up for 2 Chainz before like 2014. Yeah. It was there, huh? Like 2014, but that wasn't. It was like when he was just. We didn't even think it was him. Like we didn't even know.
We didn't think it was.
We didn't know what 2 Chainz looked like. We just know. Oh, he got a name coming on, and somebody helped me book a show. Yeah. And we seen him. We like this nigga tall. I was like, that's not him. But it was. Come to find out, it was really him. Yeah. But this show was nuts. Like the fact that we was way across the U.S. doing the show, passing out our cards, niggas wearing Good People's, like just talking to us, know who she is. Like she laid the foundation for all of this. So all I had to do was just come and step on the ground. You feel me? The bricks was there. So all I had to do was come step. So I appreciate Cuzzo for that. But that was my biggest show yet, bro. It was lit. It was about. I say about 500-600 people in there.
Definitely.
And it was going crazy.
Now, did you recognize the difference in because you have a fan base? Okay. Did you recognize the difference in the attention when people was like, oh, this nigga with Lil Durk, like he opened up for Lil Durk?
Oh, the attention out here or attention out there?
Just attention out in general. The people let's say the people that you know. Did you recognize any difference in the attention you received after that?
Yes and no.
Okay.
Yes and no. People that really like fuck with good peoples and fuck with the music and who I am as they good shit, Domo, good shit, Domo. But you know, even the people, I ain't gonna lie, everybody was excited, like. Yeah. But I kind of felt like I was just so focused on it, I didn't really show no excitement.
Mm-hmm. Got you.
So they probably was thinking like, this nigga not happy to be here, or he not.
Focused.
But I'm just more like. Like,
can't mess this up.
Yeah, and this thing, you better do this, you better do it. I'm just listening to it, but I'm just wanting to tell her like, I know what I'm doing. Leave me alone. And what happened when we got there? We went crazy.
Yeah, we went crazy.
You know what? I can relate.
We went crazy.
What you saying about her? I feel like I'm like that with my little brother. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
Like my little brother, he playing JUCO football. He had a great school though to play, and I don't want to see him go out like I did. And I'm like, bro, make sure you working out, bro. Do this, do that. I'm on his head every single day because I want to see him do great. So I can really relate to that because it's not gonna make you feel comfortable if you don't say something.
No, I can't.
Exactly.
I can't because before his name is on the line, my name on the line, and I can't. I know he gonna do good, but sometimes I have to just tell him. Sometimes build your energy up because he's a great performer. He can entertain anybody, even if you've never heard his music. He's dope, but sometimes I gotta tell him build it up. Like walk up the steps on him. Don't just jump from the top because you can't do that because some people don't understand that. They don't know how to comprehend.
It's a different crowd too. It was a whole different crowd.
Yeah, so you build them up.
Yeah.
You gotta think like they from the South, so they used to a certain sound.
Yeah.
So I had to try to my damnedest to match that, which I think I did a good job. Not the energy, but the sound. Like
we had some good records. We had some good records that yeah.
But I feel like they was more like really focused on who I was. Like, who is this dude? Like he's really. Even before we performed, I can just sense like motherfuckers just.
Yeah, who is the kid? You look like a superstar.
Like,
for sure look like a superstar.
Who is this?
You got the look on. You got the swag. You got all that.
You know what I mean? So it was just a good feeling. Like. And then that walk in the shoe store and walk in places, they like, oh, y'all performing tonight. How the fuck they know?
Doing the groundwork. I done been up there doing everything. You got to come full fledged anytime you go somewhere.
Then my mom and them hit me up like, do your thing. Do you go crazy? Like you got the whole gutter gang hitting me up. Everybody hitting me up. Just you feel me? Just go crazy.
That's how it's supposed to be. That's that love. That's support.
Right.
So what? Okay, because she was telling you how you should come out on stage. What are you going through? Seconds. This is the door right here. As soon as you walk out that door, it's game time.
Okay.
What are you going through mentally as you walk into this door and you getting ready to open up and do your thing?
First thing I go through my mind is just get the crowd's attention.
Okay.
And be clear. I'm big on being clear, like vocal. Like say I'm talking now, I'm loud, and I'm big on being like vocal. So I demand respect. Before I perform, I'll cut that off, DJ. Hey, y'all niggas in the back acting cool. Move on up. I'm not performing until these niggas
do that anywhere. Little crowd,
I'm not performing until these niggas move up. Hey, you right there, baby mama. Hey, baby, come here. You move on up to what you'll find. Y'all move up. I'm not even gonna rap until y'all. And then guess what that do? And some niggas may feel like, but it's gonna make other people feel like, you know what? This nigga, he just want a nigga to pay him some attention. And when I get their attention, it was, oh shit, I'm glad I paid it. What's?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You gotta, and it's not to be an asshole, but if I'm here exerting my energy, I'm about to sweat, and so half of the time it might be for free, or I pay my money, or whatever the case is. But you're gonna pay attention to what I gotta say.
You gotta demand the respect. You have to.
Because I'm gonna give you respect.
Right.
I'm giving you respect. I'm giving you high energy. So you gotta show me some type of something.
Right.
I'm not begging for it, but I'm gonna demand it.
I understand that. No, you have to demand the respect because if you don't, nobody gonna give it to you. Now, what would you say that you love about the way he performs when you're up on stage with him and you able to look?
The energy. The energy. A lot of times I'm up on stage with him. I'm going up like I'm rapping with him. Like I'm turning up too. So it's like it's the energy. Like I feed off his energy. His energy is dope. He could wake anybody up. Right. Like he could wake a deaf person up for real. Like
for sure. Blind
just by I don't know, but he can do it. A blind man, he can do whatever. Like He's good at that,
Even
but
if a
it's the
crowd
energy.
didn't speak English,
it's
bro.
the energy,
gonna
and
do it.
I'm big on energy. I'm big on energy because a person when these rappers go to these other countries and they perform in these other countries, half of these people don't know what they're saying. They just like the song, they like the tempo, they like the beat, they like the rhythm, they like they like the music that they're hearing. They don't half of them don't know what they're saying.
Right.
They feed off that energy.
Yeah. And then I'm coming from
It
the
come
90s.
natural.
We go to a concert.
It's lit.
Yeah, they dancing.
Yeah.
These niggas are dancing.
Yeah.
They are across the stage.
Yeah, facts.
They are
For
rapping.
real.
Nowadays, these niggas.
Yeah, they cool.
Too cool.
Hey, that's
It's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, now depending on the situation and the scenery,
Yeah.
it's acceptable.
Yeah.
But if these niggas in the crowd acting a fool,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
bro, you gotta act a fool with them.
You got to. You got to match that.
You got
energy.
that energy is
Yeah,
everything.
You know what? That's when I really noticed the difference you get from like a Trey Songz performance to a Chris Brown performance. Like Trey Songz might just be singing. Chris Brown
He
be
gonna
doing
dance.
Yes, he's gonna-
He gonna be working all them muscles.
I
He gonna be
never
lit.
really realized how important that was to make sure you engage with the crowd. Now we got to shout out my boy King Q at
King
I
Definitely.
Am King Q. Look. Yes, sir.
Clap it up for King Q, for real. He's a gem in the community.
You
For
better
real.
understand it and check this out. My boy King Q is doing his events at the Vacancy in Inglewood, and look, this is something that you don't want to miss. I mean, he has all type of performers coming in, and guess what? It's free before 9 o'clock.
He might have Domogudda.
Man,
Yeah,
hey,
people-
look, ain't no Mike. I'm sure he gonna have Domogudda pull up and come show y'all something. You know what I'm saying?
That's my
Good
boy.
people's gonna
That's
be
my
all up in the
partner,
building.
partner.
So
You
look,
see it.
y'all make sure y'all tap in with at I Am King Q. It's going down this Friday. Tomorrow, now that I'm speaking, and if you don't catch it now, he's gonna be doing another one soon. So make sure y'all tap in with at I Am King Q at the Vacancy. It's gonna be all type of dope performers. It's gonna be hookah going up. It is $5 drinks and during
Drinks.
happy hour. Man, and the King Q ain't playing, baby.
I'm
So y'all
coming.
make sure y'all tap in with King Q and let him know that Clapitup's LA sent you, his little bro, J.Brock. Now, we gotta get into this understanding of the mental battle that a lot of us go through in the process of attaining success. Because like Nipsey said, success is a journey, it's not a destination. And what you have to understand is there's always going to be some type of struggle doing whatever you do. Now, we already talked about the fact that as a family, they clash, they bump heads. You know what I'm saying? But that's what teammates do. You got to be mature enough to say, okay, cool, we're going to work this out. Now, let's talk about believing in ourselves. You feel what I'm saying? At what point would y'all say that y'all ever struggle with believing in yourself and what you're doing?
You know this.
She about to get deep. She took
Honestly, we've never been like in a place where we weren't confident and didn't believe in ourselves. But I can say this past year, we lost G-Pops, and that was that.
G-Pops,
It broke us down for a long time. I don't really like to talk about it because I get emotional, but I had to dig myself up because I couldn't be down there with him, and he's digging himself out still. But it was hard. Trying, it's hard. It's still hard. But when we see the little progress, I see the little progress he making. Getting the Dirk show was big. Speaking of that, we got another show coming up.
Okay, what's the other show coming up?
That's a little sidebar. Sidebar. Y'all hold that up to the at the end.
Okay.
Check us out.
But yeah,
Soon.
we have to get out. We have to dig ourselves out the dirt. And G-Pops passed away August 24th.
Okay, RPG Pop.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, now keep your head up.
Definitely.
I understand, you know, death is definitely, because it's just knowing that we can't get them back. You know what I'm saying? But you got to also dedicate this to G-Pops. You know what I'm saying? That's the extra fuel.
It made us go a little harder.
Exactly. That's the extra fuel. So, I mean, what was something that did for you?
What's the question again?
I lost him.
He lost him.
Yeah.
No. Okay, so what was your process and you know dealing with that situation, and how was it able to add some fuel to your fire to what you do?
It's still tough because that was my grandpa, like my dog, my best friend. I was be around him every day, talk to him all day, and he knew like the things that I was trying to accomplish, and I still want to accomplish them. And I'm going to accomplish it.
Definitely.
You know what I mean?
For sure.
It just made me feel like I lost a part of me that I need to rebuild. and everybody go through a rebuilding stage. Everybody go through a stage where they every rapper got their situation or something where it just hit them. Like a lot of nights I sit up and still cry. Like I don't tell nobody, but that's it hurts
because you gotta be. See, people gotta understand it's cool to be vulnerable, bro. Because you're not the only person that ever went through that.
You real. It show you real.
On me, bro.
Because everybody feel.
Yeah.
Everybody feels something. Like
something. You feel what I'm saying? But I commend y'all because even in that situation, y'all ain't gave up. You know, it's a lot of people that can go through this type of situation and give up on whatever it is that they're doing, completely go into a black hole.
See, that's the thing I was telling, like, a lot of my buddies, you know, grandparents passed and people I know passed, and I kept telling them, like, in time of comfort and shit, like, y'all niggas don't need to be paralyzed mentally. You know what I mean? Y'all still gotta keep going.
Paralyzed mentally. I ain't never heard that.
You know what I mean? Because you can be. If motherfucker die, you'll sit around and be like this all day. You ain't hustling.
Nothing wrong with you. You can get up, but your mind is gone.
Yeah, you physically able to do shit, but you ain't got no spark. You ain't got no motivation. Like, so I didn't want to be mentally paralyzed after I've been preaching don't be mental paralyzed to my father that just lost his grandmother or my boy that just lost his brother. So I had to speak those words to myself, and then my grandfather that's still alive, he always told me tough times don't last, tough people do.
Tough people.
You better know it.
So and then like you said, having somebody that's going through the same thing you going, but they willing to be like,
facts.
Come on. They going through the same thing you going through, but they telling you, come on, like that make you feel like, well, damn, if this thing got a monkey on it, I gotta get up too. You feel me? Like
they say, iron sharpens iron. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, somebody gotta stand tall. Somebody gotta stand strong.
My mom was there. Everybody was there. Man, it just was. It's a blessing and it's a bad thing that my grandpa was gone, but it's also a blessing because it helped me as a person too.
You had to grow.
Yeah, because I got a lot of growing up to do.
I had to grow. You had to start somewhere.
So you feel me? Like G-pop passed and helped me realize like it ain't time for fun and games no more, bro. You gotta buckle down. You gotta get serious, bro.
I gotta ask now. You say you got a lot of growing to do. When you say that, what exactly do you feel like has been something that you know, like, man, I gotta grow out of doing that?
Man, I cannot save $1. I'm a nigga that spend money. I spend money. I like to spend money. I like to gamble. I like to have fun. I like to
spend money on the wrong stuff.
Yeah,
he got bad spending habits.
Yeah, I got bad spending habits. But I'm blessed to keep it on me though.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lord.
Yeah, but
keep
you
it
got
on me.
bad spending habits, man.
If you can keep it on you, probably gonna spend some bread because you know you're gonna get it right.
Nah.
So she said,
That's one of those things I try to tell them.
Frugal activity coming soon.
Frugal activities coming soon. Domogudda. That's gonna be the next drop.
No, I'm not. He just spends.
I'm playing with her.
Okay. Now that sounds like a song that nigga need to drop or something.
Telling you.
Frugal activities,
man. What? Look, baby, I ain't messing with you. I'm on frugal activities.
Yeah,
you know
I can't do it. I'm on frugal activities.
I ain't going to the strip club.
No, he'll go do that. He'll probably try to go do that. He ain't gonna do what's supposed to be done. The stuff that I gotta call him. Yeah. Did you do this? Go do this. Do this. Damo, go do this. And then I'm being annoying. I'm acting like they mama or I'm yelling at them when it's like, come on. If you gonna spend money, you gotta spend it on the right stuff. And then you gonna do what you gonna do. Right. But don't do your fun stuff and not take care of your real stuff first.
I mean, we take care of business though.
Yeah.
We take care of business.
We get pressed every day.
We take care of business, but
we do.
Yes.
We do.
He said,
we do.
We do.
Yeah, we do. Some more than others. Yeah, but we do.
But see, you know what the good thing is that everybody knows their role.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's really important. And also understanding that you doing what you comfortable with. Because
right.
He sound like me. Like me, I just like doing content.
Yeah,
I don't want to do no research.
He just want to do the rapping part.
Yeah, I want a team. I want a team to do that. You know what I'm saying?
He can't do nothing else.
I see she not gonna rock with that.
No, you gonna have to. If you call yourself a boss, you gonna have to step up.
Yeah, true that.
You can't get the title without doing the work. It don't work like that.
I can't argue with that.
And you won't reap the benefits if you don't do the work.
I can't argue with that. But you know what? I also learned from a billionaire that it's a guy named Charles Schwartz. He owns a steel company. The dude said, you know what? I got the money. I don't want to do all that work.
Right.
So I'm gonna pay y'all to do it.
Yeah.
That's also genius. That's smart.
You
Because
can build
I'm not
yourself
gonna
up to
do
do it.
I'm gonna build a team. And
Yep.
I'm gonna pay the bread to do it.
Yep.
So you know what I'm saying. You can't really argue with that. You're gonna get the job done either way it goes. You're gonna spend the money or you're gonna do it yourself.
Exactly.
I'm gonna spend
You
the
right.
money. I'm gonna spend it.
I might do a little bit of both. I ain't gonna lie. I do a little bit of both.
I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Make it work.
I think I'm gonna spend that bread. And how you
Yeah.
do the
Yeah.
job. So I mean, now knowing our roles, what would you say has been like a frustrating moment for you that you like if this nigga don't move right now?
It's too many.
It's too many.
Yeah, they ain't even gonna get on
You would
that.
just think I was crazy. Like, dang, she just be tripping all the time. Like, that's what everybody think. But honestly,
It's too many.
it's just honestly, if I pass on something, I'll have to do because I try to do everything myself because I know how to get it done. So if I pass on something that I've gotten done to a certain point and I need him to just finish it up, put the little finishing touches on it and deliver. And I'm gonna be out the state or I'm gone. I can't do it, so I'm giving you this job for a reason. And then the people calling me asking me where their stuff at. This is a real situation that happened. That's
the situation.
I can't trust you with no job. I can't trust you.
I seen it in her
But the
face.
situation,
Nah, it makes me so mad. Like,
at the end of the day,
it don't matter. Don't matter. It's my business. Handle it right.
But
You're gonna do it for me. Handle it right.
Okay,
but I'm the type of person I communicate, but I'm the type of person.
not.
Listen, I'm the type of person that be like this. Look, I'm the type of nigga that be like, I just do stuff. I don't even tell you I'm about to do it. I don't have to tell you that the nigga don't have the color and that this not happening. I'm gonna get it done. You don't have to. I don't have to tell you.
I get that.
But if I give you a time frame, I say it's supposed to be done today. Whatever you got to do is what you should have made done within that time frame. If you got to adjust that, if you the type of nigga that don't got to tap in and say, oh, well, this was going on, because, you know,
But the thing
it eliminates
is,
a lot of head, but
done.
if you communicate, though.
It's gonna get
That's
done.
my dog. I love him to death.
It's gonna get done though.
It might, but it got to get done on
It's
my
gonna
time
get
when it's
done.
time for my time to get done.
It's gonna get
Y'all are
done.
crazy, but I can already tell y'all be going at it. I don't mean, but see, this is the beauty of being with people that you love. You can argue
Right.
with somebody, and it ain't gotta be hard feeling.
No.
Bring it back together every single time. Now, when you started rapping, do you remember some of the first stuff that you was rapping about? 3rd grade.
I wouldn't. Tell him.
You want to hear my first rap?
You ain't got
Tell
it.
him. He know the first rap.
I know my first rap.
Tell him.
Let's hear
Tell
that
him.
3rd grade rap.
My name Dominique, and I'm the leader of the bunch.
Yeah.
Your mama fixing eggs, but I want Captain Crunch.
Yeah.
Feed me, Dominic G. You messing with me? You messing with a PIMP?
50.
That's 3rd grade.
Right.
Some bullshit. 3rd grade. But
Did
now
you write
we
that
in
down?
He said my
Yeah.
mama cooked
No,
eggs.
yeah,
but I want
I did write that
Crunch.
down.
Okay,
It's been in my mind forever.
Can't
I
forget
never
that
get
first
that.
one.
That's funny.
Nah, I told y'all, like I had like $15 in ones, and I was rapping and threw them in the air like I was shooting a video. that made me feel like a big dog. So you said after high school was when you finally got into the studio.
No, I was recording in high school.
Okay,
I had
you recorded
songs
in high
going
school.
around the school. I was performing at the school, like,
Okay.
cause I went to a certain school and got kicked out, so I had to go to a new school. And then at that school, I didn't know nobody. Like, I didn't know a fucking soul. So to get popular, hey, who the best rapper here? Oh, it's so and so. All right, battle him. Yeah, I got really like battle rapping. 3rd grade, battle rapping. Rest in peace to my boy Speedy.
Oh, rest in peace.
Me and him, 3rd grade, underneath the basketball courts, we'd be battling right there. That's how I started rapping, just battling bullshit. And then when I got out, I was recording in high school, but then once I got out of high school, that's when all my finances and that's when all my time and money, and I haven't done nothing else but that.
But nothing else.
And work little jobs and hustle and been in the streets getting the money.
And you realized that was what you were passionate about, and that's what made you happy.
Yeah, that's I really enjoy making music because I know I'm dope. Like I know it's gonna be a time where it's gonna be a time where these niggas gonna be praising me. They gonna be like, bro, this nigga is fire. He's a GOAT. He's this. Because I know my shit is dope. And I don't just rap. Like, it came to a point where we was just rapping. But now we make songs. We make hits.
Yeah. He said he filed like Dylan. He makes hits. Y'all
He
better
spit high fire.
You know what I'm saying? You better understand now.
But even if I don't rap no more, like she said, be so business savvy that you got an artist.
Yeah, facts.
You got to do something.
You got talent that's going. And they gonna listen to you because they know, like, oh, this nigga
done
did this, he did that, he did this. Oh, he gonna make sure we in the right position. Like, if I didn't been down A and B Street, I'm gonna tell you, don't go down A, it's alligators. B got bears. C, that's where we at right now.
It might be slow, but you're gonna get there.
That's where we at with it right now.
Yeah. So is that one of your goals to make sure that you get some artists and you put them on as well?
Eventually, yeah, but I got to put myself on first. But we both got a collective artist that we fuck with. My little bro Zay. We both. I'm hands on with him in the music, and Ty hands on him with him in the business and promoting and branding himself. Cause he has a brand, he got an image and shit like that. But Ty's helping him brand it, like put it in a package so we can put him out there. Cause eventually, like I said, I can just sit back and let him do his thing. Right. Like the baby ain't got to rap no more. He can sit back and let them niggas do their thing. Right. You know what I mean? And that's become for being business savvy and laying the ground, the foundation.
Who have you been surprised to come across or even work with since you really been getting in the studio and doing your thing?
That's a good question. Because I haven't done no records with nobody like that yet. But I know these cats. Like I know all the cats in LA that got big names. Shout out Kayla for real, Draco, all of these cats. They know me and I know them. We just haven't done no records. They heard my records, I've heard their records, but we just haven't sat down and done a record together yet. You know.
In due time, though.
It's gonna happen.
I feel like even with the interviews, in due time. Like it might not be the time yet, but in due time, if you don't give up, that's definitely gonna happen.
Definitely.
So when you design the good peoples, what type of mindset are you in? Do you ever like go to sleep and then wake up with an idea like, oh, I want to create that? You print the stuff yourself, huh?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she printed her stuff. She really in the game. Yeah, she printed stuff herself.
Honestly, yeah, it's like that. I might not even have to be asleep. I could be driving down the street and I come up with this idea. Even if I'm doing something, once I go home, I'm to the drawing board. I'm figuring it out. I'm figuring out how I want this to look and how I'm gonna make it to where it makes sense and what color schemes I'm gonna do. Because I'm big on individuality. We a group of good people, and that's dope. But everybody are individuals, and everybody can be who they want to be within this group. Whoever you want to be, you could be that. And I just feel like whatever inspires me that day, I may meet somebody, I may see something, and it just inspires me to like, okay, I like those color schemes. I'm about to go do something crazy with this. I'm about to go try to put these colors together, throw it on this. Then I'm gonna go try to get some embroidery on it. I mix it up, and I'm influenced. I'm influenced by people around me, everyday people. You've influenced me to do some stuff.
Really?
So yeah, and it's dope. Like it's everyday people. Like I can't even say like, okay, I can pinpoint some dope people that I could look up to, that everybody in the world could look up to if they wanted to, because they know their name. But I'd rather look up to somebody like you. Because I know you. I can come to you and ask you that question that I need to ask, because I trust your judgment. I trust your thought process, you know? So the people around me is what inspire me. Like everybody I work with. Like I got a guy, his name Five. He got a clothing line called
Five by Zay?
Five by Zay? No, it's his name Five. His clothing line is called Bummy Buzz Down. But I met him just out shopping one day, and it was just on some business stuff. We connected on the business level. We got a pop-up shop coming June 19th, Juneteenth. We got a pop-up shop. So yeah, like it's just I'm influenced by the people I meet, the everyday people I meet. And the people I already knew, people I grew up with.
So what made you go ahead and start to do the printing yourself? Because I know when you're dealing with other people, you know, you gotta wait for them to do it. And, you know what I'm saying? So what made you get that print thing yourself?
That's a whole nother So when we first started, it was like I went to go buy the stuff. I paid somebody to make it. I went to go buy the stuff. Just doing that. That's what we was doing. Time consuming, driving back and forth all day. Too much time. But what really blew the whistle for me was we had this big Airbnb. So what we used to do was I used to get other brands and artists, and we had a team photographer. We had two. Shout out Conscious Shooter, shout out Sick Flicks. But we had them, they'd come, shoot up the brands, everybody that was there. And it was no charge. I didn't charge nobody to come. We just put this on to get ourselves out there and to get our artists out there, content, everything. So I placed the order with honestly, I forgot the dude's name, but I placed the order. I placed the order with the dude or whatever, but man, I got my stuff back. It looked like the stuff was worn and washed and faded down, and I got it back that morning. So I wake up in tears. I'm boo-hoo hurt because I'm like, how I'm gonna make this work? How I'm gonna make this work? Yeah. And like, man, by the grace of God, like, I made it work. Like, I was able to go get some more shirts, pay to get some more stuff made. But thankfully, shout out Crystal. She's a mentor to me. Like, she's dope. Taught me a lot, and she invested in me. She helped me. She bought me the machine. She helped me buy the machines. So that's a big shout out Crystal Johnson, for real. For real. That was
so when she bought the machine, that was just a game changer.
It was a whole nother level. Yeah. After that, it was over. It was at my discretion.
Like Magic Johnson invested in it.
Hey, that's for real though, man. That's what it was. That's how I felt though. I felt like, I could do anything I want. I could make it happen. I could do anything. Like I could wake up and whatever I want.
Right.
And then it just also woke up my game a lot. It allowed me to hustle. It allowed me to make money on the side, doing other people's orders and doing stuff like that. So that kind of started transforming me into the business person I am today. And that was a little over
about a year ago.
Yeah. So it's like I've grown a lot.
Well, see, that's beautiful because you had to learn that lesson. You know
right.
what I'm saying? It's a loss, but you took it as a lesson.
Right.
And you see how you came out with this. Now you're going harder than ever with it. And it's beautiful. If y'all know how it is, sometimes you got to wait to get your merch done. And it can be very discouraging. Like me, I have a lot of trouble with it. Like, I'm like, I want to get stuff done, and I'm like, I don't feel like
you got to wait on. Yeah, it's hard.
So I'm gonna chill. And then I'm doing it by myself, so that is, it's all difficult on its own. But we gotta clap it up for you being able to get that and capitalize on that after that situation. Because now the power
that was a big fucking help.
That was the biggest push. That was the biggest push, and ever since then it's just been on go. Like everything is just like that laid the foundation a lot. Like. We all did our parts, but
not only do we make our own shit, we make shit for other people too. So it's a 360, like it's a real 360, like
it worked.
That's a beautiful thing.
Yeah,
it worked. Definitely.
When you in this clothing game, you know what that is. Like, dang, I need my stuff and I need it now.
Yeah, you know I gotta wait for my order. Like, what y'all so busy doing? That's all y'all do. What y'all doing?
Right. So no, that's for real. So
I mean,
having the power at your fingertips, how much do you feel like it has allowed your creativity to thrive, knowing that you can literally just go home and go make another shirt right now?
It's crazy.
That's what we used to bet heads on too.
Yeah.
Oh really? Why?
Because I used to be like, oh, this is dope. Look at this dope. This is dope. I'd be like, look at this color. She'd be like, that ain't hard. Man, fuck you then. Man, I ain't got time for that bullshit.
He walk out.
Other people think it's tight. Look at this. Then eventually, this nigga had made. I forgot what she had made. She made something, and then after that, I just looked at that shit. I looked at her. I was like.
Oh.
I was like, you motherfucker. Go ahead and take over. Go ahead.
Okay, so would
it's been
I've been doing it. I've been doing it the whole time, right?
This thing go hard.
Would y'all say that there are designs? Would you say that there was something that she put out that you did not like?
No.
Okay.
But it's the other way around.
Oh,
unfortunately,
yeah.
I didn't put. But
she don't spare feelings, huh?
No, but I just the stuff I think is dope.
Yeah.
She don't think it's dope. Okay, like, but that's why we butt heads. Like, I might be like, oh, this needs to be blue. Mm-hmm. No, it needs to be red. It needs to be blue. It needs to be red. That's just how you feel me? But then at the end of the day, guess what it's gonna be? Fucking red.
It's gonna be red, cause that's what she said.
Maybe one blue. Maybe one blue, and I'm gonna be the one, the stupid nigga in the blue. While everybody else I'm gonna be the oddball here. I'm gonna go in the blue.
The one he made for himself, cause I wasn't gonna make the blue.
Okay, now how long did it take you to learn how to do the print press and all that? Or what do you
know what it was?
I wasn't fucking with it. She was.
Yeah, I'm the only one that
trying to learn it.
Yeah.
I wasn't even trying to learn. I was just coming in there peeling stuff off and cutting. That's it. That's it. I was just spilling, and I had attitude about that. I'm not trying to do that shit. Then once I got into it, like I started enjoying it because it's like nigga, this our shit. This is our name on this shit. You feel me?
Yeah. So how long was that process for you? Like
to learn.
How many? Would you say that you sat down for hours trying to get that right?
Honestly, from unboxing to setting up the desk, putting the desk together, screwing the desk together. He didn't help me do the desk or nothing. Only thing he came in there and did, my mom painted the room. Only thing he came in there and did. Shout out my mama. Love you, mama.
There you go.
I love you, mama. He painted the room.
He was
trying to. He painted. We got a chalkboard wall in there. He painted the chalkboard wall. So, I mean, he did his part, but no, when it was time for him to come help me pull the heavy stuff out the box, he did stuff like that. But I just rather nobody not be in my way. Let me just do what I need to do.
I want to be,
I don't want to flip out on you, and But honestly, after unboxing and getting everything together, learning the system, learning how it worked, like how to set the heat press, like everything, I probably was in there for like a week before I was comfortable. I can knock it out. Like now, I go, like today, I went in there and made a five pieces for my cousin. It's her birthday today. So she's like, I want a sweatsuit to wear tonight. I'm like, okay. So I went in there and made her a sweatsuit, made my little cousin a shirt, had everything and dropped it off. And I did that within 30, I did that from 10:30 to 11. 11. I was back at the house at 11:20. I was back at the house.
Now y'all make sure y'all pay attention. Y'all tap in with the homegirl if y'all need y'all stuff done. She got you. You know what I'm saying? Y'all make sure y'all got y'all money ready though. She ain't doing it for no discount, no homie love, no none of that.
It took her a week to learn and a month for me to learn.
Man,
tap in with her, get y'all stuff done. Now, what is your process? Do you like to be by yourself when you're doing this stuff? Or do you mind people being around? How do you keep yourself calm when you put in the work to make these?
I'm most definitely. I used to be like, I'm like, y'all not doing nothing. Y'all don't come in here and help me. I used to press them. Y'all don't come in here and help and do nothing. So I had to do that, and then I just stopped. Like, I don't necessarily need them to come in here and do nothing because if they mess it up, I get mad at them. Like, why you just now? I got to do it all over. Like, come on, man. So it became easier for me to just go in there. Play my little music, sip my little coffee, special events in the morning, smoke my little wood, and get to it. I print, I cut, I peel, press, whatever I'm doing. If I'm using the printer or whatever I'm using, the cutter, whatever I'm using, I just do what I gotta do. Like,
do you do the tie dye?
Yeah, I dye my own stuff too. I got white sweatsuits up the gang. I dye whatever color you hit me say I want this color. Yeah. Got a whole shop set up.
Now, what's that process like in doing the tie dye? Because you got to get all them colors to. They got a mess, you know what I'm saying? So what is it like doing that?
It's an experiment. It's just fun. It's just being creative. It ain't even, like, honestly, when I do stuff, I pick what colors I think look good, but I don't have no step-by-step formula how I do it. I just do it. I go off of what I feel, and it usually work out for me. Like, thank God it work out for me, but it usually work out for me. Like, I just go off of what I feel. I just be in my creative state, and I just...
She's a fashion designer, y'all. If y'all didn't know that, she's a fashion designer. I hear the way she talking. She's a fashion designer. One day, I'm gonna be big. Good People's, you know what I am. Because Good People's is like you said. Facts. It's gonna be bigger than Nike. It's a whole lifestyle. It's a movement. You gotta believe. It's a vibe. We the peoples for the peoples. We the peoples for the peoples by the peoples. And when I see they family functioning, I'm like, damn, boy, they love each other. Y'all come together, and it's a beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying?
We good peoples.
So now, what would you say is a goal that you got set by the end of 2021 that you want to accomplish?
I want to have good people in the store.
100.
Our own store. We need our own store. Yeah. Not in anybody's store.
Even if it's Walmart, Target.
Walmart would be beautiful.
Hell yeah, Walmart. All that good people, man. It's a good message.
Yes, sir.
We black. We entrepreneurs. We ready to go. We young. We got longevity, and it's a good message. Good people.
Be good to people. Be good to yourself.
Remember that Walmart.
That's right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But I want to see. Like I said, I'm getting older, so the music it's still there. I got the passion for it, but I'm feel like probably turning over to Zay soon. Like a couple more years, working on OTMZ.
That's our artist, OTMZ.
So. Like, because I feel like I can keep doing it and keep exerting my energy into it because I love to do it. I'm going to continue to make music, but I'm going to put in a little more time with him and probably scout at some female artists and really be on some Birdman shit.
You got to pass the game down to the next person. Yeah. Like somebody
that might be really my calling.
Yeah, facts.
Like God probably sent me here to sharpen my musical talent and send it to somebody else. Like, cause that's just you don't know.
Never know.
I heard somebody speaking on behalf of Dr. Dre. Because Dr. Dre got a lot of artists out there, and everybody mentions Dr. Dre. They mention Dr. Dre name, right. But this is Dr. Dre not doing nothing at all. But you rapping about Dr. Dre already. So somebody was saying basically it's value in that because your name will forever be
gonna live on.
Right.
You feel me? Because you didn't put so many people on.
Right.
Look at
Good People's gonna be forever.
Look at Russell Simmons.
Yeah, facts.
Look at Diddy.
Yeah.
Diddy was an artist, and then what? You put so many people in position to be a
mogul,
boss, a mogul on any level. It don't have to be a rapper. Like
so it's very important.
That's
he can still get in there too, though.
If he want to make a song, he can.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Same thing with 50 though.
Yeah. Anything that they hop on is going to be pretty hot. But this is why it's important to be what they call selfless. Right, because you're not selfish, but you're selfless. You're helping everybody else eat.
I'm learning that.
Right.
That's what's
learning
that's
that.
right.
I'm learning that.
But that's very valuable. What do you think? Why do you think you struggle with that?
Because I'm an artist, and
It's an ego. It's
yeah,
not it's his ego.
You want the spotlight on you. You don't want no. Like saying you don't want nobody else to have it, but you know you've been writing and doing this music and all this. You don't want another nigga right here that's just as good or better. Like, but when you put that to the side, you will start making connections. You start making relationships.
Yes,
more doors open.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
LA need to stick together. That's another thing I was saying. That's goes like LA need to stick together, man. Real shit.
Yeah.
These niggas in Atlanta is going crazy.
They going dumb. And that's another thing I was saying. Like, basically, when you're able to be at peace, bro, you can just it never ends. You know what I'm saying? And that's what a lot of people say Atlanta is doing better than LA when it comes to the music because
they work with each other.
They all together.
They work with each other. It's a whole different vibe.
But we gonna change the narrative, though.
Yeah, we trying to change that. That's why we good people's bringing a whole different message. Like,
well, niggas be acting weird still.
Yeah, but at some point you ain't gonna be able to go against us. You gotta join us. At some point, because we ain't gonna hate you, never gonna hate you. You gonna switch over sooner or later. Either way, though.
But it's been the other way around too, though. Niggas just switched up on us.
Yeah. But when you elevating, that's what
talking about in the
happens.
state right now we in. Like we still being cool with niggas and doing this with niggas. Niggas is still, you know, it's another story. But it is still acting funny.
When you realizing that somebody's switching on y'all. You know what I'm saying? How do you process that and not blow the situation up to where it can harm
you? Don't give it no energy. You don't give it any energy.
We talk about it amongst each other.
Yeah.
Like we may discuss it amongst each other for whatever.
For our purpose is to get what we feel off our chest.
But once you come to the person, you already know what you did. You burnt the bridge, my nigga. Even though
whenever you ready to come around and be real,
you don't got to plane.
But you can't give certain stuff no energy. Once you start putting energy into stuff that don't really matter, because you're going to do what you're going to do regardless. You're going to elevate regardless. Whatever they saying they're going to say, you still going to go up regardless. It's not too much you could put into that. Because if you take away from this to go add to that, what you doing over here then? You ain't going nowhere. So it's about really what you put your energy into. You can't put it into every person that hates you. It ain't working.
That is the
you can't do it.
That's the truth because when you putting all your energy into that, man, it does nothing but rot.
It tear you down.
Yeah,
it tear you down.
And you doing exactly what they want you to do. And I'm not gonna lie, I've struggled with that as well. You know, not with a lot of people, but from time to time I go through that. I'm upset with myself for even letting myself feel the way those feelings. It's like, damn, why'd you even go there? But we human, you know what I'm saying, and we have to go through that type of stuff. Even the emotion behind it, like we have to go through that type of stuff. So I want to ask this question: what is something that y'all would say that y'all clap it up for throughout y'all life and things that y'all got going on?
Honestly, I clap it up for growth. Because I could have been anywhere else in the world at this point at 28 years old, a black woman. I could have been anywhere. But I clapped it up for growth because without that, who knows where I would be. Like, and me growing and help water the other people around me is everything. I love that. So that's what I clap it up for.
Now I gotta ask you something. Do you feel like there is a difference in your struggle compared to a man's struggle when it comes to doing what you do?
Definitely. Definitely. I mean, you get a lot of people that might want to do business with you when you're a woman based off how you look or what they think they're going to get, or they could take you on a date, or they could flirt with you. They think they could make little passes. So you get a lot of that. But I mean, so it's you know, it's a pro and a con because it can get you in some doors. As long as you're the right woman and you got the right mindset, you don't got to let none of that, you don't got to let nothing. You could just handle your business the way you know you walked in that door and intended to do, you know? So it definitely it's definitely hard being a woman, but it's a lot of pros to it too. It opened up a lot of doors. I can walk in certain places that he can't and get us all in there, but he can't go in there and do that. So it works, but sometimes it's like it can be intimidating when they see a woman come in there and handle the business like that. It's very intimidating to some people. So I mean, like I said, it's pros and cons, but it's dope being able to be a woman and break down barriers like that because.
Well, it's allowed you to boss up.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Got to.
if you haven't, everybody goes through their own obstacles and circumstances. So if you haven't overcame none of that stuff, you couldn't be here today.
Not at all.
You couldn't, you know what I'm saying? You couldn't even deal with the pressure.
Not at all.
That it takes. So now you know exactly what you got to do.
Right.
Now, speaking for you, what is it that you clapped up for and accomplishing in your life?
Really just being smart. Street smart, street savvy, staying out of trouble. Cause I could have been, like she said, anywhere. I'm 28 too. I could have been gangbanging. I could have been this. I could have been doing that. But a nigga still had a mindset of like, okay, yeah, I'm doing this, but I know moms and them ain't liking that shit. So I always keep a little, 1 foot in the street, 1 foot in the house type of vibe. Like, so I just clapped it up for being smart. I never got in trouble, never got caught for nothing. Even though I done shit, niggas don't have to know what I've done, but I never got caught for nothing. So I just clapped it up for always being smart and on my 10 toes.
And what do you think was some of the things that kept you out of the streets? Because a lot of people, we kind of live in this time where it's kind of like, well, if you ain't banging or if you ain't mean mugging every nigga that walk past you, then you must be a buster or a square or something like
that's
that.
what they think.
But what do you? Yeah, and that's so false.
Those be the ones.
In fact. So what do you think is something that you would say kept you out of that trouble and staying level-headed and being productive?
I was heading that route, but then my cousin had got shot.
Okay.
And right in my face, and I had to help him save his life and all that kind of stuff. It was a long story, but that right there, I was just like, this shit ain't this
for me.
Nah.
Yeah.
Like, that's why I said 1 foot in the street, 1 foot in the dough, like, but that wasn't for me. I just knew. And then I never was the type of person that take orders from nobody. I don't like nobody telling me what to do. So I can't have a nigga, I'm 17, 16, you 18, you telling me what to do because you my big homie. No, I'm not. No, you nigga, we going through the same thing. She just broke your heart like she just broke my heart. Man, we in the same. Mom's tripping on you for smoking. She tripping on me for smoking. You are not my big homie, bro.
This dude is funny.
So I never felt like a nigga was big homie, big dog. I always felt like I was big homie, big dog, because niggas always been around me. Always want to come to my house and hang out. Even now, to this day, niggas, I want to hang out with Dom. I want to come over there. If she be having, you can't be doing that. So, and that's always been how I am. Niggas want to flock and hang with me, and then once I see your flaw or whatever, you got to get ghost, bro. You can't even be around me no more because that's not what we about. You over here, you can't even be around me.
I try to eliminate that though.
Yeah, you gotta keep that.
I try to tell them, you can't. Everybody can't go.
Everybody can't go.
Everybody not going.
My nature like that because my grandpa like that. My grandpa is I can walk up to anybody in this. I don't give a fuck if you purple, silver, and gold. I can literally walk up to you. I start a conversation. You
a people person, and that's dope. But everybody, like I keep saying, it's always gonna boil down to energy, and everybody don't got the same energy.
That's true.
Everything in life is circulation. Life is a circle, so everything circulates. People be like, "Well, I ain't making no money," or because you're not spending it, so you're not gonna make it. If you're not spending no money to make money, you're not gonna make none. So if you're not giving no good energy, what you gonna get back? Or if you giving good energy and and people come and giving you negative enery, what you gonna be? You just gonna be a mess. I'm just saying. That's facts, though. You ain't. I ain't making no money. Like, then you're not making that because you're not.
What topic is that?
That was funny.
What is that? Is
economics,
chemistry, or something like that? Chemistry.
Science. Wait, you talking about?
Is it chemistry where they say like? I guess if you put it into the universe, it comes back to you.
Oh yeah, that's
It's something like one of them streams.
It's science. It's chemistry, science, physics, physics, whatever.
Yeah, physics. There you go. Physics. Now, when you writing a song, you write your stuff most of the time, right? Like you punch in.
Yeah, I just go in.
Okay,
I used to write. I still write sometimes, depending on what I got going on in the song. I'll sit back and write, finish it up. Yeah. But
so when you punching in, what's your thought process when you punching in? What gets you in that mood to be able to punch in? Because I never heard E40 say like, all right, I might be chilling watching the game and I go punch in, then I might chill, smoke a blunt real quick, go back, punch in.
Depending on the mood.
That's a real punch in.
Yeah, in fact, he be chilling and going back and
chilling.
It just depends on what I want to talk about or how I feel on the beat.
Yeah,
the vibe. Sometimes I go in there and I just start thinking of shit. Shit just be coming, and then the lyrics just start flowing, and then it matches. I'm big on that. I'm big on hook matching the verse or verse matching the hook. I'm big on that. So I just sit in there and life experience and shit I be thinking about or I've been through or what I done did or whatever the case is. I'll start talking about it.
What is something that you feel like people may not know about you that you would completely love people to understand?
that I'm not an asshole.
That was great.
I'm not an asshole.
That's raw. That's real.
Oh, for real? Like,
when you see me, I'm not an asshole. Because people, like you said, I got the look. So when you see I look like a motherfucking serious artist, like I'm big time, don't talk to me. Yeah. But in reality, I'm, like she said, I'm a, what up, my nigga? Yeah.
He gonna talk.
I ain't smoking that if it ain't no good, though. But I'm fuck with you, though. Like, I'm just that type of nigga. I'm a real, like, I'm not no sugarcoat type nigga. Like, that's real.
Mm-hmm. Do you feel like that has been a disadvantage sometimes, people thinking that you an asshole?
Yeah. I think that's why like certain shit that I think that we should be in LA are further in because we from LA and we do this. I think that they're intimidated by us. By us as a unit because we come as a package. If I'm walking in the door, this nigga walking in the door. Right. If she walk, we both walking in this bitch. And if she bark, I'm biting.
It's really how it goes.
Hey,
and they be scared. Like,
everywhere.
This dude belong on somebody's movie, man. For real.
That's for real, though.
I feel that. What is something that you think that you would love people to understand about you?
Understand about me? Mm-hmm. If you can understand about me, you can understand this about yourself. Like, it don't matter where you come from. You can make it out. Mm-hmm. You can find a way out. It's always a way out. You can come from the worst environment, the most broken home, but it's still some good in there. You can make some good out of everything you've been through. So I've been through the worst of the worst, homeless, everything. Slept in my car, everything. This is in high school. Y'all wouldn't even know this about me. Y'all playing basketball,
she was
y'all.
So high energy, so unbothered.
Always.
Always
but,
unbothered.
Like, I went through a lot. So it's just like, no matter what you do or what you're born into, because you don't really get to choose that. Whatever you're born into and whatever you grow up, people teaching you may not be good. That ain't the end. You know, it's something else. It's something else out there. So I just want people to know that I come from nothing, sleeping in a car, nothing, homeless. So to be at the point where I am now, I'm not rich, I'm not famous or anything, but I feel like it. I'm going somewhere, and I feel like I got somewhere to be, and I'm enjoying, like you said, success is a journey. Nip said that, and I'm enjoying this journey. This journey is it's the best ride I've ever been on. That's honestly. So I just want people to know that, like.
Now, because, you know, for the people who have been homeless or, you know, had to go through that, how much has that built your appetite for success and built your appetite for what you want to come out of everything that you're doing now?
Man.
Because you made it out. You know
I made it out.
You made it out, and you kept your mind on straight. You know what I'm saying?
I tried.
You made it out, yeah.
I mean, I don't know. It was hard. Like, it's a lot of stuff that I did that I didn't have to do. I don't have any kids. I'm 20. I don't have no kids. I'm proud to say that. Coming from the Crenshaw district, graduated in 2010, no kid, got her own business, got multiple things going. You know, got dope artists that's amazing. Like, that's gonna blow. Like, got good people, good energy around me. Like, so to come from all of that, I mean, to come from nothing. And to grow into all that and to grow this beautiful garden around me is everything. Like,
everything.
It that feeds me every day. That make me wake up like, okay, I want to go get it. Like, it's a producer out there out of LA, the Real JFK. Shout out to Real JFK. He dope. He worked on the Chosen beat with Blast and everything. So shout him out. He always tap in and just stuff like that. That feed me. Like, he tap in like, yo, I'm about to go to this video shoot. Can you shoot me? I need a shirt that's like this color. Can you do that? Can you make it happen if you can? Little stuff like that. Just people just think about me and tap in with me on some. Oh, let me get a shirt.
Right, you know your value.
Yeah,
that's the concept.
And I see that other people are seeing it, so that continues to feed me.
That value, I'm big on that too. We butt heads on that. Prices.
They value.
No, I'm serious because I'm type of nigga like when I say 1 foot in the street, 1 foot in the house, I'm a hustler. Like, that's why I like to make money. I don't give a fuck what I sell this notepad to somebody. Somebody will buy this notepad, bro. Believe it or not. With notes in it, my nigga. I could sell this to. I will sell this motherfucking notepad to somebody with these notes, and they will. That's how I am. I'm the type of, I can get anything you want. If you say you need an alligator tail, I'm going to find you an alligator tail. I just been that type of nigga. I always been about getting some money. Like, even if it was a 9 to 5 or if it was in the street, I'm going to find a way to get some money. Always going to find a way to get some money. And that's another thing how we go back to just being loyal to each other. We're going to figure out how to get some money together.
That's all I do. I work for myself. That's all we do is figure it out. It's the most beautiful thing because I came from restaurant manager.
Yeah.
I used to manage restaurants. I went for security. Yeah,
I
didn't manage restaurants. I didn't do security, but
we
my last
special people.
Yeah,
shout out my clients.
City, shout out clients.
Man,
but no, we
really got.
I really used to work. I was so working. I was like, nigga, you need to come get a job because come on, hire him at the restaurant. Like, come work.
Oh yeah, she was boss move.
Always, but it's always been like that. It's always been like that. Always, whatever we can pull each other into, we always do that.
At the job, you ain't gonna talk to me like that. Oh yeah. And then, but guess what though? We get off at the same time. We live together. I gotta ride home with you, or you gotta ride home with me. Like, depending on who's driving. Like, so whoever driving me,
you know,
can't even get
the customer manager out.
Man,
can't even cuss me up. It would be bad. But I mean, no, we went through that. That was something we used to go to work. Yeah,
like underdog
to the point where it was like, I ain't working for nobody else no more. I can't do this no more. I got to work for myself. I was running people businesses to the point where they didn't even come in. So if I could do your business and run it for you and lose all my time,
that's value.
Yeah,
I need to just put all my time into me and what I got going on. Because if I could do that, my business gonna go to the top. Because I'm taking you to the top, so I need to take me to the top now. So that's why I stopped working for people.
I don't understand. No, trust me.
It's so much more. You give it. It's never okay to trade your time for money. Don't trade your time for money.
Trust and believe me, I understand that. When you say like it's the underdog story, how much do you embrace being the underdog? Because see, as the underdog, people don't really expect people don't expect your true talent, your true passion, what you can really do, your skill set. Right. So how much do you enjoy being an underdog?
A lot, because we're gonna keep hitting you upside the head with
shock the world.
Yeah, that's why. Because you're gonna be like, oh damn, I didn't know he could do that. Damn, I didn't know she could do that. No, damn, I didn't know. They got back on. They doing. They just did what? Every time. It never fit. We gonna keep coming.
You just gotta shock the world because you the element of surprise. That's why. Being an underdog is the best. You the element of surprise. They never know.
Yeah, they don't know all trades. You wouldn't know if you look at me. Would never guess I could hoop.
Yeah. Oh, for real?
I can really hoop, bro. Like nigga wouldn't even know that. Like I can hoop. I'm very smart.
He ain't better than me though.
Yeah.
Very smart.
What you think your skill set is with the hooper? You a shooter?
Yeah.
Nah,
for sure.
Her skill set, she know how to mix that Gatorade powder with that water.
Oh, okay.
Water boy.
You water boy. Exactly. I'm about to say that. So you gonna water boy me? Okay.
She know how to do the measurements well with the Gatorade powder and the water.
To break it down, be like, yeah, you know, she a real shaker.
No.
I
thought you was gonna say
she's a shaker. She's a stirrer.
She said she mixed up the Gatorade.
Man, it's been a minute though. It's okay. I've been stopped playing basketball and all that, but I still love it.
Jump on the court
I could jump on the court right now.
I mean, what you got, 10 and 2 assists or something? What you
probably 10. I could probably give you 10 and 5.
10 what minutes?
10 and 5. I give you 10 and 5. I'm
10 minutes and 5 points.
10 minutes and 5 points.
That's exactly what you mean. 10 and 5. 10 minutes, 5 points.
I'm getting 10 and 5.
Y'all crazy as hell, boy. Hey, but look, man, y'all check this out. This Clap It Up LA. Y'all make sure y'all follow my homegirl give them the
at Kalihasanaa. That's Kaliasanaa.
Let me tell you something. This whole time I thought her Instagram name was Kalihasanaa.
Kalihasanaa. Hey, no, everybody think that.
Everybody,
you ain't the only person. Everybody think that. No, Kalia, my middle name, so that's why my Instagram is Kalihasanaa. And on the side note, Sanaa Lathan. Growing up, I loved her.
Oh, yeah.
People say I look like her. I don't really look like her, but I loved her though. So that's why that name is there. I love that.
Something new every day, because I swear I thought it was. I kept saying Kalihasanaa. So where can people find you at? And
you can find me at Domogudda, DOMOGUDDA. No spaces, no smiley faces, none of that bullshit. Just straight up Domogudda.
Domogudda.
You can even hashtag good peoples. We gonna pop up. If you can't remember none of that, hashtag good peoples. We gonna pop up. Hashtag Grandpa Gudda. We gonna pop right up. Any one of those two. Or the Big GP. If you type in Big GPE or Big GP, one of us are gonna pop up.
Good peoples everywhere. Good peoples everything. The E is for everything. Whatever we need it to be.
If you want merch, you can follow our website page at GPE_everything.
And then the website, we got www.goodpeoplesotm.com. Check us out.
Man, y'all make sure y'all tap in, like, subscribe, follow. Y'all make sure y'all share this video around. Let's get the good people's message out there.
Right, for sure.
We really got some good stuff. Man, y'all really got to see their personality up in this conversation right here. I mean, it got kind of intense. I'm like, I hope they'll start. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, y'all, we appreciate y'all. Man, y'all make sure y'all tap in. Clap It Up LA, man. We out.